The preparations have begun.
Even now, the pulsating orb that now leaks pus and slime where my heart once beat swells with anticipation and mucus.
So, you are ready?
I was born ready. Are we on schedule? Do all of our instruments sit in readiness? Has the chamber been perfectly prepared? Does Fortune's wheel turn in the direction of righteous satisfaction?
Yes. And I have sent out the invitations.
Did you have enough glitter? I wasn't sure there would be enough glitter.
The unspeakable one, that guy in accounting, he always has a shit ton of glitter at his desk. I borrowed some of his to finish. This is going to be the best Groundhog's Day ever.
The boss will be so happy. He will shit rainbows and piss sunshine until there are no more rainbows or sunshine, plunging the earth into 1,000 years of darkness.
We are going to put a smile on his face. That is beyond question. He will be so pleased that he may even make love to a unicorn under the full moon.
I bet he does. Unicorns act all sweet and innocent, but when it comes to full moon lovemaking they melt for a bad boy.
Let's not let him find out now. I want this party to be a surprise. Remember when we tried to perform the sacrifice of Labor Day for the Queen of Horrors? That jerk in the mailroom, may his spine wither and drop from his colon like a plummeting stone, accidentally let it slip. She was outraged.
His screams echo in the dark chamber still. No worries, the boss will not find out from me.
Surprise is of the essence. I hope you understand this.
With the element of surprise on our side, this will be the best Groundhog's Day ever.
We shall celebrate the coming of the legendary beast from below the earth with an orgy of pain and fire. And sparklers. I am getting sparklers for the orgy.
Yea, verily, even a fairy riding an enormous butterfly shall be the glorious concubine of our treasured boss. Fairies go for bad boys too.
Of course they do. So do butterflies.
So, what's next? We've got the pit of suffering, the cube of madness, the maze of corruption, the fire of doom, and the eye of corrosion. Are we missing anything?
Who's bringing the punch?
The Eater of Souls volunteered to make the punch. The weeping eye of despair had offered, but...
Oh, fuck that. Last time it was full of his sulphuric tears.
He also made it way too strong. I was hammered after 3 glasses. Remember the king of the spider people? He threw up his impenetrable webbing all over the chamber of suffering. Half of the marketing department was trapped inside for days. God, did they whine about that when we finally cut them free.
Oh? That reminds me, do we have enough chairs for the cube of madness? I don't want people to have to stand.
I brought extra folding chairs just in case. We're totally covered, even if everybody brings a guest that nobody decided to eat.
Excellent. The chilling wails of the damned will be heard throughout the evening as we await the coming of the groundhog.
And if there are still too many people, we can just eat a few to make room. I should mention that I've also hired a band.
Oh no, it's not that dreaded Duke of Destruction guy, is it? The one who wears human skin and plays the guitar made of bones.
No, the party committee used to get him all the time because he was the Lord of Fear's brother-in-law. But the Lord of Fear was dropped into a pit of acid after he lost the Johnson account, so I'm going to get someone good this year.
Who did you get? I know that the vampire princess, may blood flow to her name, is a great singer. She also has a sweet pipe organ.
I know, but I wanted to go outside for this one. I found these guys who called themselves Burning Nightfall. They just a couple of college kids, they mostly do covers. Classic rock type of stuff. I told them how much the boss likes Guns N' Roses, so we'll hear a lot of that.
Hail and praise this Burning Nightfall. The boss will welcome them to our jungle. Do they know that they have to go outside to smoke?
I told them. Hopefully they won't try to get high in the maze of corruption, like the Sultan of Bleeding Sores did at the Christmas party.
Oh, I know. Everyone in the Cube of Madness could smell it. It's like, do you think we don't know what you're doing in there?
The Cube of Madness is horrifying enough without being stoned at the same time.
I know. The weeping eye of despair became so red and dry that he incinerated the new photocopier.
Why the photocopier?
I think he was aiming for Ted.
Ted? What kind of name is Ted?
Ted is the new guy in legal. He's pretty cool. I've played tennis with him a few times.
Why did the Weeping Eye of Despair want to incinerate Ted in legal?
Ted in legal was making the Weeping Eye of Despair pretty paranoid. I think he was doing it on purpose. It was funny as hell.
All hail Ted in legal, player of tennis and bringer of fear.
He makes great cupcakes too. I'll give you his email address. You guys can swap recipes.
Finally, someone with whom I can share my love of baking.
That's what I'm saying. The terrible blob of hell's deepest pit was telling me that they've been doing it for a while. You know how the blob feels about cupcakes?
If the terrible blob of hell's deepest pit says they're good, they've got to be good.
That blob knows his cupcakes.
Is he bringing any to the ritual?
Probably. You know how he gets.
I do. That is why I put extra glitter on his invitation.
I just hope we ordered enough pizza.
If not, my friend, we can always order more. Praise the darkness.
Praise the darkness, and hold the onions.
No onions.
No. They make my breath smell.